Day 4 for math, you are finding factors. Factors are numbers that you multiply together to get another number. For example, 2 multiplied by 4 equals 8. So 2 and 8 are the factors, 2 and 4 are the factors of 8. Find the factors of the numbers below. See the example. So 10, what times what equals 10? 2 times 5 equals 10. How about 24? What two numbers could we multiply by each other to get to 24? You have a couple options here, actually. I'm going to list all of them. Let's see if we get the same numbers. You only have to do one set. Okay, here are the options for your factors of 24. Did I miss any? I think those are all of them. How about 32? What could you multiply to get to 32? What times what equals 32? If you'd like to use a multiplication chart, you can, but try your best to do it without one. This one down here might be just a little bit difficult. I'm going to give you a hint and say one of the factors of 39 is 13. What can you multiply by 13? What can you multiply? 13 times what will equal 39? Now you're finding the missing factors. 3 times something equals 15. 3 times what equals 15? Go ahead and tell me. 3 times 5 equals 15. You're going to do the same things with these three problems right here. 9 times what equals 45? 3 times what equals 21? And 7 times what equals 42? Now down here it says, when the factor is a prime number, it is called a prime factor. We are trying to prime factor the number 36. If we prime factor the number 36, that means we are going to find all of the numbers that we can multiply together to get to 36. So we can use a prime factor tree. 36. What times what equals 36? You have a couple of options here. I'm actually going to make, let's do 36. Let's do 2 of them. There are quite a few options for this one. You could use 4 times 9. You could use 6 times 6. You could use 3 times 12. So all of these are options, but I'm going to go based off of just these 2. You're going to get the same answer no matter which numbers you use. Is 4 a prime number? No, you can split 4 up and multiply 2 numbers to get to 4. 2 times 2 equals 4. Is 9 a prime number? No, you can split 9 up. 3 times 3 equals 9. But 2 and 3 are prime numbers, so you're done with that problem. This is 36 prime factored. That means that when you multiply all of these numbers together, you will end up with 36. Let's try the 6 times 6 one. What 2 numbers can you multiply together to get 6? 2 times 3 equals 6. We have the same number over here, so we're going to do the same thing. 2 times 3. Notice how we have 2 times 2 times 3 times 3. 2 times 2 times 3 times 3. I know they're out of order, but in multiplication, order doesn't matter. If I were to multiply these together, I would get 2 times 2 equals 4. 4 times 3 equals 12. 12 times 3 equals 36. If I did it over here with this one, we would have 2 times 3 equals 6. 6 times 2 equals 12. 12 times 3 equals 36. So 36 prime factored would be 2 times 2 times 3 times 3. So let's take a look over here. We have 2 times 2 times 3 times 3. Let's prime factorize. I don't know what the right term is for that. But let's do 60. What two numbers can I multiply together to get 60? You have quite a few options here. I am going to choose to do 6 times 10. You could have chosen 5 times 12 if you wanted to. There are quite a few answers for 60. 6 times 10 equals 60. Let's split up the 6. What times what equals 6? 2 times 3 equals 6. Let's split up the 10. What times what equals 10? 2 times 5 equals 10. So now we should have 2 times 3 times 2 times 5. So go ahead and fill in the missing number from your packet. All right, let's take a look at 75. Ooh, 75, that's a big one. Let's see. What could we multiply? What times what equals 75? 75, I know I can get to 75 by counting quarters, right? How many quarters would equal 75 cents? 3 quarters equals 75 cents. How much is each quarter worth? Each quarter is worth 25 cents. So that's how I'm able to get my two numbers that I multiply together to get to 75. All right, 3. Is 3 a prime number? Yeah, because the only thing I can multiply is 1 times 3 to get to 3. How about 25? Can I multiply anything to get to 25? I sure can. 5 times 5 equals 25. So now we have 3 times 5 times 5. Go ahead and fill in the missing number there.